Hello guys and welcome to a new video posted on my channel. Today we are doing a brand new tier list video with Ducktendo and TH-Clemm, and in today's video we are going to be ranking all of the Pixar films because we like animation. So yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm like 6'7".
I'm doing grim.
Bro, these are
I'm
the guys who got to
Packer.
do a video
I'm
with for the next
Packer.
hour.
I'm
Okay,
Packer.
cool. Yeah, all right, yeah. So we each have different tier lists. We're gonna go through all the Pixar films in a random order, give them a score all the way from F tier to S tier, and then at the end we'll reveal our favorite and least favorite films. So yeah, pretty simple because we just want to do this, and yeah. So anyway, so Clem has the random order of Pixar films. So Clem, what is the very first film?
Hold on, let me get the Cars 2.
Wow, what a start. Okay, who wants to talk about this first?
I'll
Oh,
talk about it
The
first. I
best
think
movie ever.
I literally
no,
said
this
we'll do
movie is
favourites at
off.
the end.
Okay,
No debate.
this
No debate.
movie,
I'm not. No, no.
this movie is ah, it's off plot. It's off course. It's just no. I think
No?
it can be kind of funny, but it's kind of just no. It's a D tier for me.
You guys are big.
It's
Yeah,
off course.
it is like it's not. People say it's a bad film. I don't think it's a bad film. It is very messy though, but it's very very fun and mate is great in that. The British intelligence don't mean the average intelligence. So it's yeah, that's great. But like when you really think about it, like there's no like pretty much every Pixar film has like a deep emotional message. Cars 2 really doesn't have one really, other than just like you can give your friends space. I don't know, and
And
it doesn't really like there's no like good story. So it's just a very fun film. So I will give it. Or actually, in terms of Pixar films, I have to give it E. But it's still like very. Actually, no. I'll give it D. I'll give it D.
What?
I'll give it D.
Bro, you guys are mean.
okay.
All right, next.
Uh, Toy Story.
The first
The
one.
With
first one.
yes, the first one,
Okay.
which
Well,
I
yesterday I actually rewatched Toy Story, and today I've rewatched Toy Story 2, and I nearly finished Toy Story 3, and then we start recording this video. So
you know all the Toy Story movies. I feel like I can always rewatch besides the fourth. The Toy Story one, even though it's like 30 years old, it is like I want to see that in the cinemas when it has the 30-year anniversary. It is such a great movie. Every time I watch, even though I watch it only once in a while, I feel like when I watch the first one, I have to watch the next one and the one after that. You get what I'm saying, right?
yeah,
Like it's an S tier. It is an S tier.
I think yeah, for me, yeah. So for me, out of all the Pixar films, it's the only one. No, there's two. There's only two Pixar films, which is well, this and The Bug's Life, the first two, which I think Toy Story has aged, but only a little bit, and I think Bug's Life has aged a lot. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Um, I think it's still great. It's so many iconic lines and a great um, on-screen partnership with Woody and Buzz. Not like relationship, but you know, they're great. Um, Classic, yeah, it's a classic first ever computer animated movie.
It got
Although
100%.
I don't think like it's an amazing plot. I just think I think it's fine. So in terms of Pixar films, I would only give it a B, honestly.
Ooh, that is
But
That
it's
is
still
the
a great
nah.
hottest
film.
take ever.
Nah, that's
That
worse
is
than
a
Cars.
take,
That
alright.
no, for Sonic, is that worse than your Cars 2 take? I mean, no. I mean, for you who loves Cars 2, do you think this take is more wild than the toy? Like, which one do you think is
Yep.
more wild? Okay.
His is more
So,
wild, bro.
anyways, the next
B
one is
tier.
The Incredibles. I
The
love
first
this
one,
movie.
oh,
Yes, the first one. I love this movie. There's so many iconic lines. It's also one of the first superhero movie. I think it is the first superhero movie I watched. It was before Guardians of the Galaxy, and it is just there's a lot of iconic lines. I feel like I can rewatch it anytime. It is perfect. It is
yeah.
the perfect. It is perfect.
Sonic, what are your thoughts?
It's, it's S tier, obviously, man. Look what I put
Yeah.
Ryan.
We got Object Story and the Incredible Hulks. Okay. Um, we did, bro. We did MCU last time. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Incredibles. Out of all the Pixar films, easily best soundtrack, best villain.
Not even a
One of the
question.
lines, "You sly dog, you got me monologuing," at one point was in like the top, like 20 best ever lines of movies ever, which is great. It's the best Fantastic Four movie. um,
Those who know.
yeah, it's one of the best superhero movies ever made. And they've just it's a great, characters, and the way they interact is great. Great plot, just an amazing film that really, as always, lived up. 21 years later. So
Do you
yeah,
want
really,
some
really great film,
mimosa?
and I cannot
Mine's
wait
one
for
of your favorite,
Incredibles
bro.
3. I really can't wait.
Mine's one of
All
your
right.
favorites, bro. I like
Now
movies
we are
based.
going way down with Luca.
Nope. Nope.
Have you
Nope.
seen this,
Nope.
Ryan?
Nope.
I haven't actually properly seen the film itself, but I've seen a reaction video to it, so it's like they skim through it, like, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've seen like 30 minutes of footage of it
Okay. Well,
throughout, so I
I've
know what
seen
happens pretty
I've
much.
seen it, and it's I remember it was during COVID, or
It's
just at least
awful.
during
I think it came
when
out
I was doing nothing. Yeah, it
2021.
was 2021, so it was just when I was doing nothing. It is. I don't think
Yeah.
it's a god awful F tier, but it's E tier.
I think
It's just.
it's not memorable. It's no one talks about it.
But there isn't
Awful
any bad
name.
thing.
Like that was
It's
the
just.
start of
Yeah.
films calling the film Luca. Like we like that's not like sometimes you like it's the same with Elio, like the new Pixar film. Like don't just name the film about the first character's name unless it's important. Like Wally is important because he's the main character and he actually is significant in that. But when you have Luca and Elio, they're not actually significant characters, you know. So it's not good. Yeah, not memorable. It was the start of, like the animation style that they've been doing a lot. They need to change that. Which I don't think it's awful, as some people say. I just think it would be good to change that. And it was in the COVID era, so that kind of sucked for it. But honestly, I'm honestly gonna, in terms of Pixar quality, I'm
Yeah.
putting Luca in
I
F.
just put it in E tier because it's not. There's nothing. Like I can't really say that it's a god awful terrible film.
Luca.
Like there's nothing that it's just boring. But anyways, the next movie is Up, and this will
Okay.
go up in my rankings
Ooh.
as an A. I really love this movie. It is
You
so
prefer
wholesome and
Up over Incredible Sonic?
huh?
No, they're in the same.
Oh.
They're the same tier.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I moved it
Oh yeah,
up.
because I think I saw you put it in red and then you changed it. I was gonna say.
I think it's an A tier to me. Every time I watch that beginning, I get so sad every single
Oh,
time.
I've never cried.
And,
Not to sound like an edge of it. I've
and
never
also,
cried at the
Sunny's in the
start.
movie,
Real. I
Um.
like the movie a lot though.
Yeah.
and Darius. Wait, is
I
Crash the
think.
bird?
I think.
Based.
I think.
What if he said Monko Media every
Oh
time
my
you...
god. Okay. I think. Too many people give this say it's a perfect movie because of the first 10 minutes, which are really really
It's not
great,
perfect, bro.
and the fact that they could tell that like they say that in the first 10 minutes of the film is amazing. Not saying the rest of the film is bad. I just it's okay. Like the dynamic between Carl trying to let go of like all the people around
Mhm.
him, like is great. It's I'd say it's probably one of the funniest. Although like lots of the Pixar films,
I love the
comedy
dogs.
is aged. I think at the time, Up was one of the funniest films, and it's still some of the jokes will hold up today. Um, I think it's a bit. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's a bit like unmemorable in the second half of the film as well.
Really? I
Yeah.
remember the whole film. It's probably I don't know. I don't know. It's
I think it's creative. I don't know. I'd probably put
I
it.
didn't put it in S tier, but I put it
I
in
put it
A
in B tier
tier.
along with Toy Story in my opinion,
Okay.
but I'd say Toy
Man,
Story is slightly better.
these are
Okay, well,
hot takes, man. These are
okay.
hot.
Number 6 is Toy Story 4, and I think
Nope.
Okay.
it
Nope.
is
Nope.
it is not bad like some people say. It's just not like it's also getting undone now because Toy Story 5. It's gonna be just the whole point of the movie is now
Yeah.
undone. So I'm putting it at B tier. It's not bad. I think it is entertaining. But I mean,
I'm
I
putting
could
it in
sit down
F
and
tier,
watch it.
bro.
I
I'm
could sit
putting it
down
in
and
F
watch
tier.
it, man.
I did not like that
Not
movie at
needed
all.
for. Okay.
I
I think.
I, I,
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say, Clem?
I think it's not bad. I mean, these are just general rankings for movies and stuff. I'm not really calibrated to Pixar, but these are how
Yeah.
much I like the movies.
Okay. I think
Calibrated?
I've got another hot take for you guys. I think the Toy Story 4 ending, or actually,
No,
because of
it
Toy Story
is. I think,
5,
yeah, it
what I'm
ruins
about,
it. That's what I'm saying.
no, because of what I'm about to say, what I'm about to say might change because of Toy Story 5, but I prefer the Toy Story 4 ending to Toy Story 3 ending. The
What?
Okay.
fact, like Woody
Well,
actually
now
moving on,
the
like
okay.
he
You
didn't
know,
need
I
to be
get.
with them because
You know.
he
Mhm.
Bonnie didn't need him.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, I think it's got probably the best visuals in the MCU,
Yep.
in the
Uh,
Pixar. Like there are like apparently there's like a billion Easter eggs in the antique store, and yeah, it's great. I do think it is, although it's the worst Toy Story film in my opinion. It's not a horrible film, but it's not like amazing. I think it's not very memorable. Um,
I remember a
and I
lot.
think some of the side characters are little bit boring, but some of them still are like they're funny. I think the only thing that they're remembered by is like a couple of funny moments, and that's it. So I would give Toy Story 4 a C tier.
I feel like our tiers are kind of similar. It's just mine's like more like a rank up for everything.
Mine's
If
is
you
like
get
the
me.
most different one as per
All right.
usual,
Well,
man.
anyways, the next movie is Brave.
Nope.
Um.
I, uh,
What?
Okay,
I mean,
have I watched this one?
it's
Oh
been.
my
A,
it's the
I
one with
think
the
I
bear
watched
and
this.
then Scotland.
I wa- I
Scotland
watched.
forever.
I, I watched this movie like when I was in class, like a long, like 2015, I think. So it's been a hot minute. I remember liking it, but I don't really remember much. So I'm gonna put it in C tier because I don't remember it being bad, but I don't remember. I remember the good parts and the funny
Yeah,
parts. There was a lot of funny parts, but I don't remember it enough to put it in B tier or above. But I like what I do remember.
yeah.
So that's why I'm putting it in the middle.
I think I don't know. It's the Pixar film that feels the least like a Pixar film. Not just because the main character is a Disney
A
princess,
Disney
but
movie.
because just the plot. I don't know. Bit weird. Just
It's
feels
also
very non.
because
It
there's been a lot of
just I
Disney
don't know.
movies with similar plots.
I guess, but at the same time, it still just doesn't feel like Pixar. I don't know.
But
And also, why the name? Why is it called Brave? Is
well, why is it
the
called
thing that
Frozen?
makes no sense. There's nothing to do with bravery in the film. Literally nothing.
They should have
So
called it Grim.
that's the weirdest name of any Pixar film, and maybe when any animated film I know. Like, why call it Brave? But I don't really have anything much to say about that, so I'll put it in A tier. So in terms of
E
Pixar quality,
tier
but
is
yeah,
what? Do
next
you see how I could put it in C tier? Because I mean, I just don't.
bit
I
high,
liked it when I was
honestly,
a.
but
Well, because when I watched as a kid, I liked it, but I
yeah,
haven't
do put it.
rewatched it, so every memory I have of it are positive,
I've
I
never
guess.
watched it, man. I
Scotland
don't
the
think I've
Anyways,
watched
movie.
it.
Let's go.
I
okay.
don't think I've
Anyway,
watched it,
so
man.
you see how I put it in C tier, right? Because
Yeah.
So you see.
okay. Anyways,
Darn, man.
this is gonna be my one of my hottest takes, but this S tier movie will be Ratatouille.
Hell no. Hell the hell
I
no.
love this
I
movie,
don't know
Hell
bro.
the
why
no.
so many people say this is the best Pixar film.
Oh, okay, it's not the best Pixar film, but I love this film. I love this. We're not gonna go
Um,
into specifics why. I think it's
yeah.
I
self-explanatory.
hate it, bro. It's a French rat. What's the like about it? It's disgusting. It's
Food.
disgusting.
All right, Clem,
The food is good.
why is it S tier for you?
It's just really entertaining. The whole film, I do remember. Like I remember the whole film. It's funny. Every like you could mention Ratatouille, and it's not one just part. It's the whole thing. It's just like The Incredibles and Toy Stories. I remember the whole thing. I can, like, and I like it. I could
Yeah.
sit down and watch it. I really enjoy it. I mean, I also like the Ratatouille. It looks super good. The food looks good in the movie.
It's good. Looks good in the movie.
Sonic, what do
Alright,
you
maybe
think
it's
of
just because I'm
Ratatouille?
hungry.
I
What?
hated watching it, man. I put it on. I think after 30 minutes, I just was like, this is not fucking good, man. I
In
just
black
didn't.
tier, least favorite tier.
Yup, I don't like it, bro.
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't
Okay,
finish it. I
well,
didn't even
That's
finish it, man.
mad. I think it is a great movie. I just don't see why so many people put it as their favorite. It's like the Lion King of Disney for me. There's so many people have it their favorite, like the original, put something
Oh,
else.
Lion King is my favorite movie of all time, man. That movie's beast.
Um, I think it's one of the best films for putting you in that world. I think what they did with France and like the kitchen and stuff, like they
the
did that
theme was
great.
perfect.
Yeah.
You know they
And yeah,
based off
I just don't know
Shrunk
why so
off of
many
it.
people has their favorite. I don't think it's
It's not my favorite. I just
incredible. I
have
don't
it
think
in
it's
S.
amazing. I think it's a good film, but I don't think it's amazing. I think it's. I'll put it in B.
Okay, well you
Yeah.
can see why I have an S. I just really enjoy it. You can see how someone can enjoy it a lot, but I don't have it as my favorite. Like I'll say it's at bottom S tier, like an S minus,
Yeah,
in my
I could be
opinion. But
bothered. I
anyways, the
could be
next.
bothered to spell Ratatouille, so I'll just put
Okay.
Ratatata. Okay,
Okay,
next film.
anyways, next movie is Elemental, and I saw this, and what my biggest thought about it is that it just came out at the wrong time. I feel like if it came out like in the peak Pixar time, it would have done really well. People would say, "Oh, it's a classic," but it just came out at the wrong time. So I think it's a decent movie. Like nothing bad about it. Maybe kind of just weird, like how like they say like water and fire can't touch each other, but then they just love each other, and then they can do, which kind of makes no like okay, that's
I
like
thought it was an okay movie.
it's C tier for me.
I will say this. Before, like, this is one of the rare cases where I hate the movie, but then I watch. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fine.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I agree with you, Clem. I think if it came out a better time, it would. I don't think it would have done like way better, but I think it would have done a bit better. I think I've seen it probably 3 times, and considering it only came out 2 years
Three
ago,
times too
I
much.
still don't think it's very memorable. I think, although obviously, so it's called Elemental, which so fire, water, earth, and wind. I just don't think they did enough with the
Yeah.
wind, and especially the earth. There's like one like freaky kid character who's an earth
Yeah.
thing, but they don't
Crash.
really do anything else with it. So I feel like
It's
they
like,
could have involved the element things better.
yeah, it's not necessarily elementals. It's more just here's the relationship between. It's race
Yeah,
mixing, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but
I
I
think
think it's a mid movie, so
I
that's why I
don't think
put it
it's
in
very
C tier.
memorable. Yeah, I think it's quite mid. I'm gonna put it. Oh, I think if it was more memorable, I would put it in C tier. But I'm
Okay.
gonna put it in D tier because of those
I
reasons.
I don't
I
know.
just put mine
Okay.
in D.
Anyways, the
I
next
thought it was
movie is
fine.
Soul. Also, we're 10 down out of 29, so I think Soul.
uh,
Okay, here's
I
what I
can't
gotta
write
say
this
about.
one down.
Okay, well, Soul is there's a lot of funny moments in it. It's a lot of funny moments, but it feels like a Pixar short. It feels like it should be a Pixar short. The plot of where half of the movies at the cat like it feels like two separate plots kind of put together weirdly. You
I
know, I
see what
get
you
what there's
mean. Yeah,
yeah, I feel like it should be a Pixar or 45-minute shorter film, not a whole hour and a half. It's funny, like there are funny parts of it. It just stretched out too long. Like it's simply stretched out.
yeah,
So I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's funny but stretched.
I thought the
yeah.
movie was
I mean,
okay,
I've
man.
seen like a couple of months ago. I watched nearly all of the Pixar shorts, like Bow
Oh, the one where the
and the Blue
person eats their own
Umbrella
baby.
and Piper, and I don't know if you've seen those, but you really should watch those. They're incredible,
Dog
especially
Days,
Bow. Bow
Sunny
is one of the
Days.
best things Pixar has ever made. Um,
What about Sunny Days?
and no, and yeah, I never have thought about that before with this film, but actually, Clem, I completely agree. I think it should be like a 20-minute short, and yeah, I do agree. I think it's stretched out.
It's also just really
Although
forgettable.
it's got one of the best messages in all of Pixar. The
Also, one thing is like, so they're on the conveyor belt and he falls off and goes there. So you're telling me no one throughout 100 billion humans to ever live would ever just jump off like that? Or it's
I
not more
would.
common?
Yeah, I think they dealt with
Like
all
when,
of that stuff a bit too weirdly, and how you can just
yeah,
enter
and
that realm by being in a
yeah,
state where you're focused on doing something. Yeah,
it's funny
I
though.
think
I
it's
like some of the
very
humor.
forgettable,
I don't
but
know.
there's
I
some
think it's
really, really
funny.
good
So.
scenes. Especially, I think there's some really great scenes when he's the cat and 22 is as him. Although you've got a talking cat throughout the film, which isn't good.
Talking
So
trash.
I'm gonna put it in the C
Okay.
tier.
All right. We
Great
gotta hurry
film.
this. I don't know
Julie.
how long. Incredibles 2.
Oh,
Not
this
as
is
Not
good as the
hard
enough.
for
first one.
me.
Not as good as the first one,
No,
definitely.
it's
It definitely had a faller off, but it's still actually a good movie. Like I can
it
rewatch it
is.
and it's still
Yeah,
good.
so many
It's
people
just
say
I
it's
wish they
bad,
did more
and
with the Underminer. It's just not as good as the first one. I think it's a B tier. I think it's like I think it's a B tier. They just kind of wasted the Underminer
yeah,
though.
I'm gonna
But
put
the
it in B as
Underminer
well.
was in the Underminer was in the Fantastic Four. Like, are we serious, bro? Like,
It's
come
because
on.
it's because the Underminer is Mole Man. They based all of that from that. So Marvel didn't. Fantastic Four didn't copy Incredibles 2. It was the opposite. Incredibles it was the opposite.
Wait,
Yeah.
so wait, is Syndrome Lex Luthor?
No, Syndrome. Oh, that's bloody DC. Syndrome
So why were
is
you answering?
Syndrome is like a bit like I guess like a bit like Doctor Doom anyway.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah,
Doctor
yeah,
Doom.
true. Cool.
Incredibles 2 I
That's
think
actually
beat it.
true.
I think it's just it's not as good as the first one.
It's good though.
Some of the plot is a bit like, it goes a bit weird. I think Violet is very different compared to the first film. Although I like this Violet probably a bit more. Although I think this Violet Incredibles
Right.
2 has more highs but more lows. When in the
Mm.
first one she was a bit more
They're more
consistent, but at the same
into
time a bit
it.
more
She's
boring. So
more part of the plot
yeah,
in
yeah,
the.
yeah. Um,
Um,
but
B
yeah,
tier for you too. That seems you.
yeah, and then with
Next movie is Monsters Inc. And this is the funniest. This has got to
Yep.
be
I
one
think
of the
yeah, one of
funniest
the
movies of all
funniest
time. One of
of
the
all
no,
time.
this is yeah, this is one of the most funniest movies I've ever watched, and it always will be. No matter
Is it
what.
the
It is
funniest
so.
Funniest? I don't
Pixar
know, man.
film in your opinion?
Yeah, it's funniest Pixar film. It
I
is
think it's one of
You
the
monster.
don't answer
funniest
this
Pixar
well.
films. Um,
Well, I can't. This is.
one of the best on-screen partnerships of Mike and Sully.
They're so iconic.
Yeah. Um,
S tier, straight to S tier.
Oh God,
I
hold on.
great jazz soundtrack which they used, which was cool.
Yes.
Um, I don't really know what else to say about this.
What?
Oh, I
Although the
think
worst.
also Monsters Inc. Although Pixar
Mm,
comes up with so many great ideas, the idea of Monsters Inc. is one of their best ideas of monsters like working to scare children who are hiding under their beds and in the closets and stuff. I think it's
mhm.
great. Then you had the whole the door section, and they're making a door ride at Disney World. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Uh,
Like what,
Once.
23 years
Okay.
later,
I
they're
know this
making a.
isn't
Oh no,
part.
20. No, 24
Uh,
years later.
I,
Why is it
I
20?
put mine in
Wait, it
Clem.
came out. It came out
2001 or
2001.
2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2001.
24 years later, they're making a ride for it. Anyway, yeah.
Wow.
What do I? Oh, I don't know how to put it.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
my
put
ranking.
it. I don't think the plot itself is incredible. I think it's great. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. One sec.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
What
you can be so
is
confused
the
when you see this.
next movie? What the?
Elite ball knowledge.
I have no idea what that is.
Elio. I have no idea
Oh
what happened.
hell no.
Ryan,
Oh
Oh, Elio.
Ryan.
hell no.
I have no idea
Oh,
what happened in this movie. I have no idea, so I'm
yeah.
not gonna put it on the list.
It came
I
out
have no
recently.
idea
Like it's the least watched Pixar film. Like no one
of all
knows it.
time.
I'm just gonna put it in F.
I'm not even gonna
We
put it on the
can't really
list since
rank
I
it,
don't
but
know.
at the same
I'm not gonna
time,
rank it.
I'm still putting it in F.
Okay.
Actually, no, yeah,
Next
let's just not
movie.
put it on there. I don't know.
Okay. Next movie is Turning Red, and I'm just gonna say
Nope. Hell no.
when it originally came out, and everyone like was joking about it, saying it was terrible. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. It's kind of funny. It's more of a short though, not a movie. I like
disagree.
I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't think it's terrible. I I mean,
Based. Based again.
Turning on.
so I don't think it's as bad as some people say. It's kind of weird, goofy. I
Wasn't
think it
your
could be a
last
bit shorter, like
wasn't your
45
last
minutes
favorite
to an
last
hour
time?
rather than.
That movie's so bad, bro. I watched it twice and both. The second time I
I
watched, it, I
don't know.
hated it
I've
even more.
rewatched it. I've rewatched it a couple months ago, and I didn't think it was that bad. So I'm
Michael
gonna
26
actually put
Chain and
it. I'm
Zillion.
gonna put it at D tier.
I'm also going to put it in D tier.
Nope, I hate it.
I was struggling there between C and D, but I'm going to say D.
It's
I
not.
think it's a good film with a good message. It's just obviously by far the cringiest Pixar film, but
Mhm.
that cringe was intended because of the style of film it is. I think it actually is. It's got a lot of funny moments as well. Um,
Mhm.
yeah,
Um.
yeah, I like it. I like it a bit.
Okay. Finding Dory. This is a
Man,
big fall off from the
it's like
original.
it's
It's
okay.
really forgettable. It is gonna
Yeah,
be,
it's one of the most forgettable MC.
and
I
it's
keep saying
such a
MC
fall off.
Pixar films.
It's such a fall off.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think it
so
was
weird
I
because
don't
when I
think they
think
should have
Finding
made it. I
Dory,
don't think they should have made it. I don't think they should have made it. Like, I think they should have just stopped at Finding Nemo.
maybe, but I
Look what
can,
I put
but
below.
Finding the door, the door. All right.
Those who
I
know.
think yeah. So I don't know if they should have made it or not because, in terms of like quality, no, but
It looks really good.
it's yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's so. I think it might be one of the most forget. It's one of the most forgettable Pixar films.
No, that still goes to
It's
Soul, man. I'm sorry.
it's um, it's
It's
hard.
the
I don't
El
know.
Camino of Dory.
It's weird because
That's what it is. It's the El
when I
Camino
think of
of
Finding Dory,
Pixar.
I don't think it's that bad. But then when you really think about it, it's not very forgettable. The plot isn't amazing. It's a really big rehash from the first one, although I get Finding. And also it's very unrealistic at the end. So
Hmm.
Ryan, it's a
How much
fish movie.
time do we
brother driving the truck.
have left?
Um, I don't. Where am I going to put it though?
It's like the El Camino of Finding
Hmm.
Nemo, essentially.
I'm
That
like, it's
rhymes.
not. I don't think it's a bad film. It's just so. It's just it doesn't live up anywhere to Finding Nemo, and
Hmm.
it's not anything special, and it's not, and it's forgettable. So I'm going to put it in
But I
D.
don't think it's bad. I just think it's mid. That's why I put it in C tier. But
Yeah, it's
anyways,
very mid.
Cars 3. It is.
I
It's
can't
Cars
put it below my
3.
favorite, man. I'm sorry.
stupid. I'm gonna say it's
Cars
the
3,
same as.
man. What?
I refuse to put it anywhere below, man. I like Cars too much.
But
Oh,
I just like the whole thing is so stupid. So you could change her engine, but you can't change his engine or something. Like, come on, man.
huh?
How does this? Because she got an engine upgrade. Remember, she wasn't as fast, and then she got an upgrade. Remember, like midway
Oh
through the
yeah,
movies while he was training. That's a huge plot hole. Like, so
true.
she can get an upgrade, but he can't.
I
Huh?
always forget about that because I thought it was just a spoiler in the wheels, but
No, she got an engine upgrade. Remember, she revs her engine, like she's
yeah.
Alright,
stronger.
that movie fucking sucked ass, but like
It is a
Cars
dumb
was I have to
plot,
put it
but it's
I have to
not
put it in
like
favorite, man.
I
I'm
prefer.
sorry.
I think it's more entertaining than Luca, so I'm gonna keep it in D tier. But it's a low
I
D tier.
think
The
the
plot is
plot
terrible.
of the I like how they went back to racing. I think
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
start this I think the
The
start is
start is the
great.
best.
How Lightning
The
McQueen's doing
start
great,
is
but
the
then
best.
we got a
Yes.
new generation of racers. But then just
It
the
just gets
way
worse and
they did
worse.
the rest of the film, they should have thought about. They should have re-thought about how they could,
Yeah.
how the film, what the plot actually is after that. For yeah, and whether or not that was McQueen actually beating Jackson or someone else, I don't mind. But I just still think they should have
Jackson.
done something different.
Mhm. Yep.
And I think again, I think it's quite forgettable. I don't think I wouldn't even say it's a great film. I'd say it's mid. I'd say it's mid. And
I put it in
honestly, I'm
D.
putting it in E tier.
Ooh.
That's too low.
Wait, did
That's too
you?
low, man.
You put it below Cars 2. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worse
I
than
think
second one, chat.
now the next one is Coco, same
Coco.
year.
I again, like Luca, I haven't actually seen this film, but I've seen a
You
reaction. I
need
know
to
everything
see
that
this,
happens.
man. This is so good.
I think
It
this
is a-
is from
I
what I
didn't like
haven't
it that
probably
much.
seen it, so I can't really say this, but I'm going to anyway. Most overrated Pixar film.
What? Okay, okay. It is. You gotta watch it. It is such an
I
entertaining
will watch it
movie.
one day, but
It is entertaining.
It's
And
entertaining, but I think it's overrated, honestly.
okay, some people say it's the best Pixar movie. It's a great A tier. It's not. It.
apparently.
I
Now
think.
mine's just B.
Okay, I think you guys are underrating it. Some people say it's a
Where
S
are you putting
tier
it?
or
A?
a
Okay.
favorite, but I think it is a great A tier. But anyways, Toy Story 3.
Nope,
S.
nope. Rhino said I'm fucking putting this one.
I don't. No, we're not talking about the game. We're talking about the film.
I don't care.
I'm in the middle of watching this, bro. Oh. It's not
Great
D.
movie.
Shut
Sorry, Ryan.
up. Shut up.
Okay, fine, fine. Right.
Alright, it's just
Ranking
like
the
Put it.
film.
the whole Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 are all like this. They're just all so good. All S tiers
Yeah.
for me. All
I
S
think
tiers.
Toy Story 3 is the best of the quadrilogy.
I think Toy Story 2 is the best.
I think. Although I think 3 is slightly better than 2. Well, actually, I
I,
don't know.
okay, well, it's all really close in my opinion. But anyways, um,
Yeah, I
do you
do
have
think
anything
3 is
else to
slightly
say
better than
about
2.
it? It's just Toy Story. I guess Toy Story 3 at least didn't get ruined by Toy Story 4, as Toy Story 4 will get ruined by Toy Story 5. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Toy Story 3 is great because you've got Toy Story 1, which released in 1995, and then the second one 4 years later. And and then you had 3, which released 11 years after the second one. And it's literally like if you watched Toy Story
Yep.
1 slash
Timeline
2 as a
matches.
kid or like a teenager or even as a young adult, and then you grew up with it and saw Andy grow up like
That
11 years
it's
later when it came
sad.
out. So it makes sense, and
Also,
I think
Toy
it's
Story 3
great.
is hitting hard now.
I think no what I don't think no one talks about this where it's a bit like they're all kind of stressed and stuff when they have to leave, and especially Woody is anyway. Like everyone else is stressed with this release, so that's what they argue. And then Woody believes it's the right thing to stick with Andy because he's still close to him even though he's all grown up. Um, I think Lotso is the second best villain, the second best Pixar villain,
I
close
think he's a great
behind
villain too.
Syndrome.
No, I don't think he's
Um,
close behind, but I think he
I
is
actually think
also.
Lotso's villain story. Actually, no, I don't. I still think Syndrome's better as a character and as a story than Lotso. But still, I think Lotso's great, and the fact he's like done a pyramid of like he's put himself on top of a pyramid of sunny side. It's great, and they have to escape. I think the whole them escaping sequence is great. Although I can't believe they thought of all of that in one afternoon. Um,
I did not fucking hear that. How?
Um,
yeah,
I was fucking
but it's still
sleep.
great. One of the best Pixar
That
movie
game ruins
endings.
it for me, man. I can't look at that movie ever again. I'm
okay.
sorry, Ryan.
And I love the
That
Toy
game
Story
ruined
3
it.
game, but we're
How
not
much
talking about that.
time do
But
we have
still, I
left?
still
How?
exist here.
We're at like 20 now, pretty much. We got 10 left.
We got 26 minutes, so we got.
Oh, okay, perfect. Anyways, we got the next one is Wally or Good Clanker.
Wally. Okay.
Clanker, clanker,
No,
clanker.
good
All the
one.
way in
There's
F2,
always
man.
good and evil.
All the way.
There's
Nope.
always
What?
good
No
and
such
evil.
thing. No
Are you
such
There's always
thing.
okay?
good.
No such thing.
No.
No such thing.
Wally is
Is it
such a good
clanker? Is
movie,
it
man.
clanker?
It has like one.
Maybe.
I think it has one of the best love stories in all Pixar.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I push clanker
Why
in
is
E.
it so low for you,
Because
Because
it's a clanker.
it's about a clanker movie. I don't want to watch some
bro?
clanker.
I don't know what that is. And ignore. Just rank it off the
Okay.
movie. You think
Anyways, it is
Wally is an E?
such a good movie. I love it. It's
I'm not putting it higher,
kind-hearted
man.
movie.
Right,
It is a good movie, and it also does have a
Where is
good
it for you?
message about fat people. So I think is an S
Yes.
tier. It is so good. It's one of the good movies about environmental stuff. It is one of the
If I
good
didn't
ones.
hit clankers, I'd put it in S. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
he's the main. There's a bunch of clankers in the movie, so
Wait,
can't like
maybe
it,
it's
man.
because wait, Wally and Ratatouille are an S tier for me. Does that mean something?
Clem, I'm going to shoot you. Are you lying to me?
Is there
First,
fat people?
I think
Do you
I think
think
Wally has one of the most one of the best, and like genuinely, like probably maybe top 5 best and most iconic Pixar characters of Wally.
And
And
unfortunately,
he's
the
so
Wow,
woodpecker
he's so cute, and he's
Mhm.
so funny.
and
Good
he's a
Um,
Clanker.
clanker.
I actually think it's one of the, if not the best robot ever put on in cinema. Although to be fair, I haven't seen any Star Wars films. I don't know if that
Better
makes.
than Optimus Prime, really?
Yes. Um,
Hell no.
I
No,
think I think
maybe
the fact that
actually.
the first third of the film is a silent film. Can we just appreciate that for
I'm
a
not
second?
trying to get funny.
Oh
It's
yeah, you're
great.
right. It is. Wait, no,
Yeah.
there's music. Remember, like I mean,
Well, yeah, there's
from his
music, but
radio.
I mean like no talking. That's what I mean, like no
Okay.
speech. Yeah, that's amazing.
It was crazy.
The idea of it being like about the global warming and
And fat
trash
people, and
and
it's more about
stuff and them
garbage.
leaving is great.
I think more than global warming, it's more about garbage, like just how
Yeah.
wasteful.
Although I will say, I think the first 30 minutes of the film is better than the second and third of the film combined. I think the first
Mm,
30 minutes of the film is some of the best. Is one of the best Pixar
wasn't
parts
it
of the
You
so
film.
sad
clanker
when Wally
lovers,
got rebooted? Wasn't it that the saddest thing when he got rebooted?
Oh yeah, and I think out of every single Pixar film, never make a sequel to this film ever.
Yes, agreed,
This is the one film
agreed.
that unless
good,
someone has a
good.
really good idea, don't make a sequel to Wally
Nope, there ain't any good idea.
or
That's
even a
like
No
prequel. I
need for
don't know what
clanker
they would do
movies.
for a
No
prequel.
need for clanker movies. No need for clanker
no, they
movies.
had the one spin. They had like the one short film of the.
Bernie, but that's just
I
a
like
funny
that.
thing. That's
I like that
For
I,
short
I
film.
haven't
That was
actually
good.
seen that. Anyway, move on.
Really?
What's next?
All right.
there's no clanker
Inside Out.
movie.
What?
Oh,
This is the
whatever.
Inside
first
Out?
Pixar movie. What? No,
Yeah.
Inside Out 1. This is the first Inside Out I've seen in the theater. It is the first Pixar movie I
The
saw
first
in a
Inside
theater.
Out I saw in theaters, bro.
It was great. They really did good. I love it.
Yeah.
One of the classics.
Before
Best
Wally, it was
movie?
Toy Story 3, wasn't it?
Huh?
Before Wally, it was Toy Story 3. We talked about.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 3 S tiers in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah. For you too?
Yeah. Well, did you put Inside Out in S as well?
Yep, I did.
Yeah. Incredible. Like again with Monsters Inc. Oh, one of the an absolute amazing idea. All the ideas they had throughout the film were incredible. Train of Thought, Dream Productions, the memories, the emotions, um, the just every single idea they had in this film was just amazing. It's got, in my opinion, the third best soundtrack of any Pixar film, with second being Finding Nemo and first being Incredibles. No one really talks about Inside Out track enough, sadly, but it's amazing.
I like the movie, but
That was great.
it's this. I think the first half is just too boring for me, man. The first half is just. The second half, I like it. When they go with like on the outside of the mind, I like that part. But the first half, man, I always skip that part
They don't
whenever I
spend a
watch it.
hard. They spend like 20 minutes in
That
headquarters
20 minutes,
before.
I always skip it, man. I'm sorry. Like
Bro, imagine
I like
skipping a
it's
film
just
just to get to the good parts. I don't know why people do that. I
because
guess
I'm
I can see
based.
that, but just the idea of after a child moves out of their home far away into this crap house, and slowly they just break. And it's just great, and it's so sad when they're leaving and then they come back and
But
say
then
Also,
sorry.
accurate
Ping
depiction of
Pong
San Francisco.
dies.
Accurate depiction of San Francisco. They really pulled
Ping
that off.
Pong
They pulled
dies.
that off. I've been there. It is an accurate depiction, man. That shit.
Yeah.
That place is
Fucking
depressing. It's
Brock.
overhyped.
Where was
They
Sonic the
didn't even
Hedgehog?
go across
Where's Sonic the Hedgehog?
across the Golden Gate Bridge. I
But
think.
where's
Oh,
Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't understand. Where was he, Clem?
what?
He's from San Francisco.
Oh, no.
Sonic the
No,
All
he's
right.
Hedgehog.
What
not. He just wanted to
is
go
the
there.
next? Unless you guys want to say anything else. Or no?
The next one is Lightyear, and I will
Uh,
say this.
No, no,
I
no.
want
You
to go
know,
last. I want to go last talking about this.
I really like space movies. Interstellar is my favorite movie of all time. Have you seen that?
I'm going to talk about that in a second. Is what I'm going to say.
But anyways, Interstellar is my favorite movie of all time, and I really like time dilation idea. That is a really good topic, but they just don't do it. Like they don't do it. they don't do it, and it's disappointing. Like when I first watched it, I was like, oh, okay, time dilation, oh, wait, all that stuff. But then we get into the part where Zurg, nope. As soon as we get into that part as soon as we get to that, it sucks. Like it falls off. You know, after the spaceship and all the all the time forward sucks.
It
That's the
got
only good
banned in my
part.
country, man.
That's the only
That's how
part
you
that's
know the
good.
movie
Is the
sucks.
space travel in the beginning. Do you agree, Ryan? The space travel part and like
Yeah.
the the
This
time lapse
talk,
and
this
that's
is
the
it.
only good part. It's maybe because I just love Interstellar and all that. So that's the only thing that brings this movie up, and it is so stupid that his self is Zurg, and they just say, oh well, they call me Zurg, so that's why I'm Zurg. Um,
Based.
well, I'm okay. So this
All right, you.
good start. I like the starting, but nope.
It
Yeah.
got
It is
banned in my country,
going all
guys.
the way
It
down here.
sucks.
Have you seen it though?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Right, Lightyear. Um, I was so excited for Lightyear leading up to
Mhm.
it. I remember, like, I just vividly remember when I think it was the first official trailer, like the full one came out,
It's a
and I was in
star.
my college. I was waiting for someone to pick me up, so I just went on the computer and saw it was there. So I watched it. It was just, I was so excited for
I
this
love the
film, but
trailer too.
I've
The
never been
song.
more. Well, at the time when I
Yeah.
watched it, I don't think it was that bad, but I've never been
Yeah.
more disappointed by a film. I
Same.
really wanted this to be good, and at every I really try. I really, really try to remember this as a good film, but slowly I've just been like, no, it's just not. Um, and I'm glad I've not seen Interstellar, and I'm glad I haven't because that would have probably made me hate it even more because apparently it's very similar with the time dilation, like you said.
Yeah. The start.
And I agree. I actually agree with you where the first plot of
20.
what happened and moving on from there and like trying to do the warp crystal and stuff. I really like that all of that.
Mhm.
Um, but then all of the side characters he's with all suck. They all are boring and not funny, and Taika
Mhm.
Waititi is not funny.
I forget just about the rest of it.
Um, yeah, the whole thing with Zurg and
It
it,
doesn't
but
make sense
I
too
like
to Buzz
I
Lightyear.
guess I like kind of like the idea of it being an older Buzz whose mind was changed and everything,
Mm-mm.
but at the same time it just doesn't work. So they
Mhm.
should have thought of something else. And the idea that he took all of he just found all of the Zurg stuff like and just took it as his own
I
is
think
stupid.
it would have been
And the
better.
reason why he's called Zurg is because the robot he just says, I don't really have a name, but the robots just call me Zurg.
I think it would have been better if he had like gone like he was it was still him, and he went far into the future with new technology, and then he lived in that world with super advanced technology, and just over time like slowly started building like I guess like becoming Zurg, basically becoming an emperor, if you get what I'm saying. And then he decides to go back in time to the starting point because he gets the time travel technology. If you get what I'm saying, like that, I think
I
would have
don't
been
know.
cooler. If because he's kind of old, and it's like, how do you get that old? Like he got really old, and it's like, how much time passed with him just like
Yeah,
feeling? So
I
I
don't
think it
know.
would have been cooler if he
They
would have
just, I
gone
think they
far into
could
the
have just done
future.
so many different
Yeah,
ideas, but they just didn't. They
yeah,
just didn't do it, man.
yeah.
It's,
And
You
he
should watch it.
looks, dude, he looks
And
horrifying,
also the
man.
voice actor.
eh? What?
The
No,
voice.
I like Chris Evans as Buzz. I'm
No, I
glad it
just.
wasn't Tim.
Well,
I
I
was.
mean,
I'm glad it wasn't Tim
it
Allen.
I
I think
don't know.
sometimes Chris Evans' line deliveries and that are good, but I'm glad they didn't do Tim Allen. Although
Really?
if he did do the voice of him, Buzz, I wouldn't have had a problem. But I'm glad they did Chris
Okay,
Evans. So
okay.
yeah.
Um. Well, we got another good movie coming up. Oh wait, what? Where did you put it? Did you put it in F tier?
I, I, I put it in
Ooh.
F. Yeah.
Well, I put it in D tier with Luca, which is where both of them are. But anyways, next movie is
Actually, no. I'm gonna put
Finding
it in E tier.
Nemo. Finding Nemo, S tier.
Oh yeah, S2.
This
Under
best one of the
debate.
best. I love the soundtrack in this.
I mean,
It's
I'm not
so
even gonna hide
peaceful.
it. Finding Nemo is my favorite movie of all time.
Mm.
Anyway, it absolutely. Oh my god, I mean, lots of this movie is just nostalgia, but it's at the same time it's not. Incredible characters going from place with great characters, place with great characters, place with great characters, and great settings in
Yes,
each one as well.
the
Dory is
music.
one of the most iconic and funniest and best characters in all of Pixar. Um, the every time like every fish tank scene with Nemo is great, and that whole group of characters is great as well. Um, the
Cooked,
soundtrack
cooked.
is so
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yes, it's.
Um, the plot is amazing, and like learning to like love each other when things get hard and stuff, and struggle, and the idea of just struggling, a father struggling to let go of his son after losing his wife and all his other children. It's got an incredible, one of the best openings of a film. And I don't know if you guys know, originally Finding Nemo was gonna start with him and Nemo, like after the whole opening thing, and throughout the film there would have been flashbacks of the start of the film, and
Ooh.
people saw that test screen, they had test screen, and people see that and be like, actually, that makes Marlin look like a dick at the start of the film, and they prefer it if it was all at the start, so they did that, and I'm very glad they did that because I think that's way
Mhm.
better than flashbacks.
Interesting
Um,
idea, but I'm glad. Yeah, they.
yeah, I just think this is absolutely incredible.
Uh-huh.
Perfect
It's
Pixar.
Yep, S tier.
it's the best. It's the
But
goat.
the next movie is A Bug's Life, which for the '90s movies out of the three, it's
The
obviously
most
the one that
aged
did.
Pixar film, in my opinion.
But I still think it's decent. Like I don't.
This is one I
I like.
really need to rewatch.
Yeah,
Because,
I've watched this a couple times. I don't
yeah.
think it's bad.
Great
I think.
villain. Villain's great.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
the idea of him pretending they're the goats when actually it's
Uh huh.
100 to 1 is cool. And
You know, I don't know
he's
why,
very
but
scary.
yeah, I'm glad this movie is good standalone. Like I don't think they ever would make a sequel, but I just hope they don't like ever
Yeah.
because that it just would a sequel for it would be terrible. Like I'm just saying
I've
that like
never
a
watched it.
sequel.
I'm just saying it right
Mm,
now. I've never actually watched that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I actually
A
think
sequel.
I'm surprised I didn't put it lower, but I'll put it in C.
I'll put it in B.
The next movie is Inside Out 2. Not as
No,
good as the first, but
screw
still a
that
good movie.
movie.
What, Inside
I
Out 2?
what?
I'll put it in
What
D.
would you say? What was it? Inside Out
It's
2?
not as good as the first, but still a good. It's like Incredibles 2, like to me. But a little bit better. It's better than Incredibles 2, so you get what I'm saying. It's good, just not as good as the first, and I don't think it's an S tier. But I do. It's. I don't think it's like Incredibles 2, but I'm trying to think if it's an A or B. I think it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same for me, so I'm gonna put it. It's a good movie. Maybe it's just because I got a bit older, and it also came out at a different time. But it doesn't hit the same. But it's a high B tier for me.
It's. I did not like that movie at
Mine
all,
was
man. That
just
is
a
a
high
D for
B,
me.
but I'm actually going to put it in A.
Okay.
I think it's better than Toy
Okay.
Story, Up, Ratatouille, Incredibles 2.
Uh,
I think
Holy
it's.
shit, that is a take.
I think it is one of the best antagonists in Pixar, including villains, which is Anxiety. I think they were great, and the voice acting of who played her was great as well. I forget her name now, which was annoying, but she did great in that. Um, I think it's really, really good. I
I
think
don't know, man.
again, I don't actually think it's too much of a rehash of the first one, although it is about Riley break. She's not breaking, she's changing, which is a whole different thing.
mhm.
Um, um,
She's
The lowest points
abstracting.
are when we're
More
close
funny
to
ideas
Glenn.
like the sarcasm and stuff, and just the whole plot of Riley trying to fit in with these other characters, and like I think all the hockey was great as well, and
Mhm.
stuff, and
Wait, Ryan, I
Um.
just don't. I just realized something. She's not changing. She's abstracting like the amazing
okay,
digital
buddy.
circus.
Wait,
Oh
no,
my
but when I
good.
was watching this, the person next to me was fucking hitting the cart, bro. Like the whole goddamn movie.
Yeah, I think it's also very funny. It's very funny. Um,
Um.
I did
Well,
not like it, yo.
and
I don't know. I
I'm
think it's a
very
B tier.
surprised by how much money it made. Yeah,
Most
Too
the
much
highest
money.
insane.
grossing animated. That's kind of crazy,
Too
but
much
It's
money.
anyway,
it's like
How the hell did
it
he
came
get
out
that?
in
What
a
the hell?
drought though of like no like good animated.
Fair,
It was
but
in a
Yeah,
drought,
they did
so
great
I
marketing
feel.
for
much
it.
money.
Though.
And also, it came out good timing too, when
Yeah.
nothing else was like.
Okay, we've
So,
got 10 minutes left now. So.
okay, Cars.
Oh, yep, easy. Easy.
Um,
This is easy.
Best.
you two go first.
Obviously this is the best Cars movie.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not true, Clem, but
so
okay.
I like it. I like Cars. So this is I wish there was a bit more racing. But
Yeah.
the opening scene is so good. The opening race is
I
so
think the
good.
final race is better. But
Really?
oh, actually, do
Hmm.
I think that? Uh,
Like, I'm just talking about the race itself. Like the
actually, no. Yeah.
watching
Okay.
it.
No, never mind. I think they're quite equal.
I think that the start of it with the race is so good. Um,
Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah. Although I
But
think consistently the first race is better, the final race where Chick kicks bumps him, he's in the dirt, they're drifting around.
yeah, and
He
that
drives, he
slide.
drifts on dirt, and then he gets in the
Oh, that
lead.
was.
Is the best, is the
It's
best
so
racing
tough.
part.
It's so
Oh
tough.
my god. Think about it,
Yeah,
man.
and the
Holy shit,
soundtrack
that
there is
movie's
great
just
as well.
based.
Yeah.
Um,
Everything about that movie is just awesome.
Ah.
one of the best character developments in Pixar.
Yes. And I like how in
Um,
the next two he stays relative, like he doesn't backtrack like some sequels do. Not in
yeah,
Pixar, but he doesn't backtrack like some sequels like just have the character do the whole arc over again. At least the second movie,
that
I
actually is true because I don't think
he
Lightning
doesn't
McQueen has ever gone
backtrack.
back to how he was
Even in the second
originally.
movie when he was kind of upset, at least you could say he was
That
agitated
was
because
fair,
like
yeah,
Mater made him lose the race. Like that's fair,
yeah,
guys.
and that was nothing related to how he used to be. So yeah, I agree there.
Yeah, so I think they did good with that part, but I don't know if that's really connected to the. But anyways, I think I don't. It's not as good as Up or Coco to me, but it's better than Toy
Where would I
Story
put it?
4. I think it's at the same. It's at the same level. It's at
Oh
a B
my
tier for me.
god. That
For
hurts to
hot.
look at, Clem. That
I
actually
put,
hurts to look
I
Well,
at.
would put
I
it.
Ryan's
I would
applaud
put
look
it
you.
in
where
C.
Ryan's
Where did you
putting it.
put it? B. Okay.
What the hell?
I'm putting it in
I'm
C because I don't
applauding you,
think it
both of you.
compares to my B tier movies, which are Toy Story are practically incredible too.
Okay.
So
Oh
Well,
my
a movie
goodness.
that a movie.
because I
Oh.
think I yeah, I think the like for the first like maybe 20 minutes of when he's in or longer when he's in Radiator Springs,
Okay, too.
I think that is quite forgettable when he's first in
Yeah,
Radiator
there's
Springs.
some a bit dragging parts at Radiator, but
Yeah, okay. Right, next.
anyways, onward. I
Very,
watched
very.
this.
I've only
I
seen this
watched.
once, I think, so I need to
Okay,
rewatch it. And out of all the
okay.
picks, I
So
really need to rewatch this. But
I've watched two terrible movies while I'm getting cavities drilled out of my god darn teeth. Like I've watched Strange World and Onward while my teeth are getting drilled. Like I got
How'd you
10
watch them both
cavities
at the same
and I watched
time?
both of them. But
That
I was on
must have
drugs, so I bear
sucked.
like it was good when I was on drugs, but then I rewatched it at home because oh it was good. Nope, not good at all. Not good at all.
That movie is
Not
so
good at all.
bad. That movie can
I
just die in a ditch, man.
I mean I think it's worse than Luca and Lightyear.
I think
I
honestly, it's
think
the
it's
worst
just
movie I've
something I need
watched.
to rewatch, and
I got my teeth drilled and then I liked it
I
while
don't
I was on
remember much
drugs.
of
I was
it.
on drugs and I liked it. In the dentist. Think
Uh,
about that. And then I rewatched it and it was terrible. I was so bored. I was
I
so
don't know.
bored
I'll
watching
put
it.
it in E, but I need to rewatch it and re-rank. So I don't know.
Hmm.
All right,
Few
All
more
next.
right.
minutes, Ryan.
Toy Story 2.
Oh, this is gonna be.
I think we both know where this is going. And good thing. My Toy Story 2.
I think it's one of
This
the
is
best
best
sequels ever made.
I ever made. I can honestly, it's my this it's a maybe Captain America and the Winter Soldier is the best sequel, but this one
I
it's my
don't,
favorite out of
because
the.
when I think of a sequel, I think of a film that really, really improved and like extended the plot in lots of new ways from the first one and added like great
Mm,
new characters and everything. And I think Toy Story 2 did that amazingly. Jesse
yep, they
Stinky
did.
Pete as a great villain,
Yes.
involving the new version of Buzz and the Zurg
Hmm.
was great, and the
And
Star
now they're
Wars
just doing
reference.
that again in Toy Story 5, it seems.
Yeah. don't
I
want to
also
talk
like
about
the
that.
elevator. I don't know why. I like the elevator and the airplane. I like all that stuff.
Yeah.
All the
Oh, the whole
scenes.
elevator thing, the airplane
Yeah,
thing
and the
was cool.
airplane. Yeah.
Um, and I like the idea of like Woody have to choose between two different things, and
Mhm.
yeah, although I do think it was a bit weird, I feel like I don't know, I don't know, I feel like Woody should have stuck with thinking about going back to Andy the whole time. I c- but I think they only
I mean,
changed that
he used the stuff.
for the
He
plot.
used like they used what he never had. Like look, they showed him a
Yeah,
TV show that he
they
was in.
really
So
brought.
it kind of was, and he was around people like him, like his kind. Yes,
Yeah,
his kind. So I feel
yeah,
like
okay, I
if you
can
were
see
just
that.
if you were around, if that just bluntly happened to you, I feel like you could be manipulated if you're not getting pulled any other way. Like he wasn't around Andy or anyone else for
Yeah,
a
true.
while, and so I think that makes sense for why. And then as soon as they came back, then he wanted to. Like he thought about it. Like we're literally right as they started walking away, like he was like Buzz, like you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
And
So
I just
that
love
makes
how so you got the start of the film is great with like Buzz in the video game and Zurg, and then they just do it all again an hour later, an hour and like 10 minutes later or whatever, with the new Buzz and Zurg in the. I just love that so much.
Mhm.
I think it's
So
great. I just
my S tier is
lots of cool
full.
ideas and stuff. So
Look at
yeah.
that, my S tier is full.
Oh wow. Well, what's
But
left?
not think that's an S tier because we got the good dinosaur. Is the
Oh,
last
oh, we know. Yep,
one.
yep. Come,
Oh,
we
is
know
it?
where to put
Okay.
it.
It is the absolute worst
No.
Yep.
Pixar film.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Have you
We
watched
were
it,
all waiting
Sonic?
for it. The best one? I don't. It's just the best one, cat.
Have you watched it? What's your
It's
favorite part?
just. It is the best part. It's just so
He's
basic
only
yet such a
doing.
good part.
Sonic's only saying this to rage bait me, by the way.
Just like Thor 4.
Yeah, I think.
For a movie
I
about
probably do,
dinosaurs,
although
they've made
it's my
everything
least
worse.
favorite, but I
Fish,
do need to rewatch it, even though I don't want to. But they took a bloody. They had an amazing. It's probably one of the best films in terms of
dinosaurs,
in terms of like its
dinosaurs.
nature and stuff. But they slap a cartoony
Yeah.
lime green dinosaur in the mix,
Like,
and it
what are
just
we
looks
doing,
weird.
man? That guy's a disabled wimp, not pimp. A disabled wimp. No, no, we don't want a disabled wimp dinosaur. The big,
It's
no
dumb.
one wants a runt. We want a cool dinosaur.
So
Why?
forgettable. No one talks about
Yep.
it. It's
Yep,
bad.
and it's also worse than Onward because at least Onward had like not like I feel like there's no real potential, but the good dinosaur. Come on, it's dinosaurs we're talking about.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. We've had fucking rats, monsters, toys, clankers, emotions, fish,
I can
fucking
see why they did
superheroes,
dinosaurs, but
cars.
they shouldn't have made that film.
You guys are mean. That movie's
And
goated,
then
bro. Come
and then
on.
dinosaurs, which should be the coolest, right, or one of the coolest, is the
Yeah.
worst. They performed that so
Yeah.
bad. And at
It's
least
just not
this one
good.
onward, you might think, oh, wizards and all that stuff is no. It wasn't cool. I think that's topic isn't really.
Yeah.
I think the
You guys are
scene isn't.
harsh.
Nope, it's just terrible.
No,
So
it's
Clem, so
it's
me Sonic. So my favorite is Finding Nemo. My least favorite is Good Dinosaur. Sonic's least favorite is which of these?
turning red.
Turning Red. And your favorite
All
is
three of them. All three of them.
your favorite is Cars 2. And
Well, if I
Clem,
was
your
that
favorite,
dumb.
I think I already know what that is, but it is oh, really?
Yep, I love Toy Story 2.
Ah,
Perfect. It's a
fair,
downfall.
honestly fair. Um, yeah. I thought because we did this about like 2 years ago, and his first favorite was The
I think
Incredibles.
Toy Story.
So
I like Toy Story 2 still.
yeah.
So
So yeah, I think only 6 films in
how do
Pixar
you
are S tier,
feel?
which are Finding Nemo,
How do you
Incredibles,
feel?
Toy
Do you
Story
think
3,
I'm
Wall-E, and
over?
so on. Toy Story 2.
How do you feel about my tier list? I feel like it's super weird because look, like like A, B. If you remove the S tier, it kind of looks like a balanced list with most things in the middle, like a balanced list. If you remove the S tier, it like look at it.
Yeah, I don't know.
For yours, it's actually centered around D. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh
What about
gosh,
my
that is
list?
crazy.
What about my list, guys? Come on.
Well, we got 25 seconds.
Well, anyways, guys, this is
I want to look at
click.
all of Sonic's stupid names. Good luck, okay game, bad platinum, whatever the hell it means. I found him!
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
wasn't
okay,
there-
let's
wait.
hurry up, let's hurry up.
Alright
What about
guys, so
Monsters,
thank you
Inc.
guys so much for watching,
University?
and we will see you all in another video if we do one. So bye guys!